candidate number 6.
Sophia Arcangel.
Candidate number. Sigaw. Candidate number. Candidate number 5.
Yuki Roque. Okay. So, dadako na tayo sa ating final round.
Final round, which is one question.
One common question. So, yung dalawa, pumunta muna tayo sa isolation.
Okay, si candidate number 5 at si candidate number 6.
So, may important announcement po tayo. Join, siyempre po, talaga naman maganda yung laban po na ibinigay po ng bawat isa. Ay, kuya, ano yun? Okay, meron po tayong, meron po na pagkasunduan ng mga hurado na magdadagdag po sila ng isa dahil very close lang yung scores doon sa pangatlo. So, the judge's decision will be final. Yung prize po ng ating magiging runner-up na pang-apat, kaya apat po yung kukunin natin, is manggagaling po sa mga judges. So instead of Magic 3, magkaroon po tayo ng magiging Magic 4. Dahil very close fight po at gusto nila bigyan ng magandang laban ng lahat. Ang decision po ng mga hurado is magpasok pa po ng isa dahil po very close fight lang po yung naging scores nila. And at the same time, yung prizes po na ialat po nun ay magagaling din po sa hurado. Okay, so ang ating last finalist is candidate number 1. Ito po ang inyong question. What qualities should a LGBTQA+ possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Explain your answer. Again, what qualities should a LGBTQIA+ possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Okay? Ready?
Thank you for that wonderful question. This attitude, let's all remember, this is being responsible. Why? Because no matter what, you're part of LGBTQ community, straight or bi, you need to be responsible because during this pandemic, many people doesn't follow the rules, especially those people who are poor because kulang tayo sa mga bagay, lalo na ang gobyerno natin para sa mga mahihirap. Kaya naman tayo, bilang mga LGBTQ community, dapat tayong maging responsable. Sumunod tayo sa mga rules upang mawakasan na talaga itong pandemyang ito. Dahil tayong lahat ay meron tayong pananagutan dito sa bansang Pilipinas. At palagi nating tatandaan na being responsible, not only a people, but a human being in this world, kailangan nating maging responsable. At ayon ang dapat nating pinakaunang uugaliin para matapos na ang pandemyang ito at bumalik na sa normal ang ating buhay. Tayong lahat ay makapamuhay na nang hindi na kailangan ng mag-face mask. Hindi na natin kailangan na matakot sa mga sakit na nakaamba. dahil tayo ay magiging responsable na sa mundong ito. And I thank you.
What qualities should a LGBTQIA+ possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Explain your answer. What quality should the LGBTQI possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Explain your answer.
Thank you for your one question, ladies and gentlemen. LGBTQIA+ must possess during this struggling time is that what we call the euphoria. When we say euphoria, it is the extreme feeling of happiness. When we say of euphoria, this is the positive thinking of a person. Kung tayo ay magiging positibo sa pagharap ng mga problema o suliranin na kinaharap natin, naniniwala ako na malalagpasan natin to. Because always remember this, ladies and gentlemen, being optimistic, it will help us to overcome all the challenges that we face in our life. Thank you so much.
What qualities should the LGBTQIA+ possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Explain your answer. What qualities should a LGBTQI possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Explain your answer.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the LGBTQIA+ members in our society have a lot of personalities, and we can actually possess a lot of positive things. But I think that the most important thing that an LGBTQ community must possess in the time of the pandemic is being optimistic. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the pandemic affects us so much. Our personal lives, we lost a lot of opportunities. We lost a lot of jobs. So that we as a citizen of this world, and I as a transgender woman living in this world, I should be optimistic. Because there's a lot of people in the pandemic times that are losing hope, losing a lot of opportunities, and losing a lot of bravery to face every tomorrow. So I believe that if I'm going to share to other people and talk to those who are losing hope and experiencing depression in the time of pandemic, I should say that you should be optimistic, or you should be a positive person. Because by that, we could be able to overcome every obstacle or every uncertainties that we are experiencing in our country or even all around the world. Let us educate ourselves, especially the young ones, because they are the people of the future. And by that, if we are able to influence them, then we can live in a world full of peace and positivity. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. What qualities should a LGBTQIA+ possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic? Again, what qualities should a LGBTQIA possess to make a notable difference in times of pandemic?
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, panel board of judges, I am here standing in front of you for the LGBT community. A woman who fighting for our rights, and I'm also here for those person who enjoy fighting rights to others to enjoy. We cannot deny the fact that we LGBT, we are the center of discrimination. Many people criticize us because of our gender identity. But you know what? During this time of uncertainty, our emotional and mental health are greatly affected. A lot of us are suffering in silence because of this pandemic. But we LGBT, we are spark of hope for someone's battle by lending our ears without judgment. Therefore, we LGBT, we possess the quality to be a spark of hope. It is simply because we individuals living in this pandemic, it is so hard to live with this pandemic without nothing in you. But you know what? Me as an individual, as a member of LGBT, I have a lot of friends who've been infected of COVID-19. But you know what? What should I do? Simply by listening with all stories, by listening with my ears without judgment. And that is the blessing of we LGBT. And I want every one of you to know, even though there's pandemic or not, even you have an anxiety, depression, just call a friend. Just call We LGBT, and we will judge you, not in your story, but we will judge you as a friend. Because what we need right now is a comfort for an LGBT. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Candidate number 7, Queen Bolong. Oh my God, thank you very much.